a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Davis. Kyrie Irving is out there with Avdia. And it's Zamanic in at the 4 slot. Now, here is Irving. The baseline J off the mark. Pass to Caldwell. Back to Siakam. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And it's not easy to get that shot on target with so much contact. Siakam just shakes it off, determined to finish through.
Here's Irving. Good on the short little jump shot.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Barnes looking around. Here's Caldwell. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over.
Court against a defense that's not set, and hopefully getting some easy points at the other end.
Outside Irving. Davis setting the pick for Irving. Passes it to Davis. That shot no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way.
And looking at Anthony Davis, a huge part of this team.
Sure is. I mean, along with every team he's been on, this is a superstar player. I mean, no question about that. He can headline a roster full of superstars. Not much on the floor that AD can't do.
On the wing, Irving. Over Green. Los Angeles with another miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Shoots from the right block. Count it. Caldwell's got 5 men.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here is Samuels on the pass to Samanic. Davis surveying the floor. On the wing, Irving. Avdia kicks to Davis. And they pick up 2.
Anytime he's in the paint, Davis has the advantage. Size and agility works in his favor.
Barnes outside. Van Vliet outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And the shot goes in from Siakam. Siakam's got his second bucket tonight.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Now, here is Irving. Last game we saw him score 32. Just 5 to shoot. They get it back. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
Davis using that athleticism to battle it out on the glass. From in that tight, hard to stop AD.
And the basket by Caldwell.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And the Lakers call time here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. They get a hand on it. Samuels kicks to Thomas. There's the pick. From 10 feet out. And that one hits back iron. Raptors leading by 6. Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
Here's Caldwell. 37 points in the win against Charlotte.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
That's his first personal foul. First game foul. At the line for Toronto.
Good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Here is Samuels. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. McDaniel, no good.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
On the wing, Anunoby. To the inside for Zingis. Up and in on the layup.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Porzingis at the elbow. Over McDaniel. And another basket for Toronto.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Kept alive, and he jams it with authority.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Here's Thomas. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so it's Toronto. Looking at
Your Raptors 23. The Lakers 10.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Thomas is out there with Irving. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Lucas. And it's Avdia in at the 3 slot. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against Charlotte just was phenomenal. He added 37 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are...
First game foul. At the line for your Raptors. Taking 2 shots.
As a player in today's game, so the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Summonich is checked in, and David Nwaba is subbed in for Thomas. Lakers trail by 15. Irving looking over the floor. Davis with a screen on Van Vliet. Irving against Van Vliet. Lock at 6. Three-pointer on the way. Offensive rebound. Davis from the left block. He sends it through. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Caldwell. 15 points in the game. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Outside, Green. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And they double up Davis. Trying to find Irving. He's got it now. That one goes in. And it's 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Irving against Barnes. Here's Caldwell. Pass to Green. The 3. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Lakers trail by 16. Here is Samuels. 8 points his last outing. Outside for Davis. A 3-ball. Porzingis with the rebound. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split. Series down the middle, one apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling.
Like how you're
away. Pass to Bay. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Livingston. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's Davis missing.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Here is Samuels. OG Anunoby making his last shot. Passes it to Livingston. Here's Davis. Los Angeles with another miss.
Yeah, the defender in position there and with the height advantage. The fade away was really his only choice, but still a tough shot.
Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And there's the pass to Samuels. Down low, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Boy, you describe AD's games and you start running out of superlatives. I mean, when this guy is healthy, he dominates in a different fashion, but in similar ways to Tim Duncan.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Davis sets a screen. Samuels the pass to McDaniel. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line.
Let the boys play. That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. McDaniel. Shooting one.
"17 seconds left here in the second.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
No good there.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
The three from Thomas. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Toronto Raptors closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Toronto Raptors.
What I like, they're sticking to their game plan. They aren't deviating, Ernie. They're like changing up. They're doing what the coach wants, and they're focusing and playing smart and under control.
Yeah, that's been the difference maker for sure. Let's see if they can maintain that mindset. And now, let's take a second here to look at what's ahead on the schedule.
And for that game against the Celtics, they've had this one circled on their calendar for a bit. They know that they're facing a good team and will need to play under control, man, because if they do that, they have themselves a shot to win this game.
Got to keep things simple.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with Green. And it's Caldwell in at the small forward. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Now here's Barnes. And it's Zimonjic with the rebound. Here's Irving, and he drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 8 points.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David. We thank you for your report.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here is Samuels. No points in the game yet for him. Irving dishes to Davis. Pass to Avdia. And it's off from three-point range. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, you champion.
Raptors leading by 20. To the middle. And Davis sends it back.
No, sir. Don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Irving with the ball. He's got 8. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Barnes. Caldwell passes to Siakam. Here is Samuels. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And finished off by Avdia.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Irving. After the made shot from Caldwell. Shot, high post. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick, and his ball handling. Is so good. Absolutely.
Loving the energy on DMP. Intensity.
At the line,
Is in for the Raptors. Zinkis is checked in for Barnes. And Anunoby subbed in for Green. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cut. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he facing.
Lucas trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Raptors leading by 23. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got his third bucket of the night.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
There's a good screen. Here's Irving. Here's McDaniel. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
1:19 left in the third quarter. Inside, here's Caldwell, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Now here's Lucas. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Porzingis with the block.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
Bucket is good. Thomas got his second basket of the night.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Irving passes to Thomas. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Substitution on the court. Shooting for Los Angeles. Kyrie Irving at the line for one.
Involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
So for the Lakers right now, they've got Lucas. Thomas is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's David Nwaba. And it's McDaniel at the center filling out the middle. Here's Irving following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Irving passes to McDaniel. Here's Thomas. And again, no good by the Lakers. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Caldwell. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. And so Toronto takes this, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.
Oh, Lord. Jesse made another one. Just made another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one.
You're on feet. Let's go. MP, MP. MP.
Well, Grant, we've seen the NBA evolve quite a bit since your playing days. How do you think you'd be used in today's game versus when you played?
Well, B.A., with the spacing in today's game and my ability to slash to the rim, I think I would still be able to get to the basket, dominate in the mid-range, but I'd be shooting way more threes, and I would see more minutes playing as a small ball power forward as well.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Well, some major news for MP. He's headed to the All-Star game. A very nice honor for him.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you figured MP would be there, but with the rosters being named, it's official. He's earned it, and I have no doubt that he'll put on a show.
Now here's Fox. Pass to Barrett. Back to Fox. It's Barrett on the wing. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
Here's Caldwell. And that one is stuffed right through.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Barrett. Floats one, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
I think RJ found that floater right as he got into the area. One more step, he's able to spot the rim. Soft touch.
Well, Brent, Canada is well represented in the NBA these days. RJ Barrett may be leading the charge.
Man, if you put together a team of nothing but Canadian players, you'd have a pretty strong 5 out there. And Barrett's a guy who might be the leader of that squad.
Now here's Fox.
Getting out! Wow, what a play!
RJ Barrett getting up there. Dunk contest, anyone?
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Can. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Cox. To the inside. And stolen by Barrett. Fox outside. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Caldwell, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Whew, scary thought.
And here are the Knicks now. The last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
They got crushed the last time they faced this team, and they only have themselves to blame.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
And here are the Raptors now, following the bucket by the Knicks. Caldwell misses.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
To the paint. Shot is good by Barrett. Barrett's got 9. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Caldwell. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Barrett. Here's Grimes. Green covering. Grimes' shot is off. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Caldwell. Wing shot on the way. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
I just love the ball movement.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Caldwell. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 7. The Knicks with the lead. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question.
If you drive it and ain't there, then reset. Block out that noise, MP. Let's go, let's go. You got this, MP.
DeRozan is subbed in for Green. Outside Strus. Anunoby against Stewart. Pass to Murphy. Here's Sanders. Clock at 6. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Toronto trailing. Here's Cox. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Counted from distance.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
On the wing, Strus. The 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
What are you looking at, MP? Come on, buddy.
A minute 20 left in the opening quarter. Here's Sanders. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis. Back to Strus. From deep. No good on the shot. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Now here's Strus. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Strus. Second chance shot. Kept alive. Gets another look. Good D by Porzingis.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Outside Anunoby. To the middle. And that one's good. Porzingis.
CTH. Can't teach height. Porzingis is big and completes the play.
Outside Strus. 4-3. It's deflected. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Raptors out in front, up by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
You guys got it working. Stay hot. Keep
So on the floor for the Knicks. Caldwell, good. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
It's his second foul, but
How the heck is that a foul, ref? You need LASIK.
halftime, though, that would change some things.
Knicks substitution. Stewart. Sanders.
Grimes. Three-pointer. Pascal Siakam with a rebound.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Lakers was outstanding. He picked up 25 points, and a lot of his teammates' baskets came off of his feet. An astounding game for him, putting up numbers we might be talking about for the rest of his career. Back to you.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Grant, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Here's Cox, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Caldwell. Inside. Here's Robinson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, Robinson staying with the shot. I feel there was definite contact on the play, so not easy to get that one to go down.
Here's Grimes. Offline with a three.
Now, he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost him.
Caldwell. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 26.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Toronto's gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. Here's Bay. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Barrett. And there's the call on Sadiq Bey. That's his first. Checked in for New York.
14 down. Substitution on the court.
There's 31 seconds left in the second. And here's Stewart, right side Strus, 6 to shoot. And again, the Knicks missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
The three from DeRozan hits the three-pointer. DeRozan's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Raptors out in front, running away with this one. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey folks, we'll get things going here with a look at the injuries this team is battling.
The Knicks are not fully healthy right now. They're without the services of Lauri Markkanen, man. Someone gives them that great floor spacing at the 4 and the 5 position. He can play both positions, Ernie. He doesn't have to just stay in that 4. Sometimes they can even move him at the 3.
Yeah, it's a huge test of their depth. Hard to replace a big man who can stretch the floor. And now let's talk about the first half we just watched. A fantastic performance for the Raptors.
You know, they've got to thank the bench for this big lead. The second unit is doing work, and it's motivating.
Yeah, the starters have to step up to keep up. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And the Knicks shooting at about 34% here in this game. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Then it's Green, and it's Jay in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Fox. Tips it back in.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
And you think about all the ways that R.J. Barrett is getting that scoring done. Versatile.
Now Siakam. Give him 8. The 3 is up. The shot comes out for New York. They've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett can do that pass on target, and R.J. taking care of the rest.
Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K, learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it.
For New York, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Down low, Barrett. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
Now, I'm impressed with R.J. Barrett and his body control when he's around the basket like that. Good finish.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
The Knicks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And De'Aaron, playing 2K growing up, his dad encouraged him to observe. Take note.
Good advice. I mean, De'Aaron learned a lot about things like ball screens, pick and roll from playing video games, stuff like that. I mean, Fox used 2K as a way to study the game of basketball. And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Now here's Fox for 3. Barrett. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox is good.
It'll be a Raptors timeout.
Making a change here. Murphy's checked in. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Caldwell. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Caldwell from the arc. It's not going to go for him. To the inside. Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Barnes passes to Green. From behind the arc. And again, Toronto, no good.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Pass to Fox. Here's Grimes. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from three-point range.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Caldwell, good.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Fox with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And it's Fox missing. Toronto has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Caldwell. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got to go.
I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
At the line for 2.
Good on both. For New York, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Pass to Strus. Takes a 3. They get the rebound. No good with a layup. The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Now here's Strus. Fades and shoots. DeRozan with the rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Caldwell, good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Toronto foul. Josh Green. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Here's Strus.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
Pass to Porzingis. And he banks in the layup. Porzingis has got 6.
And just...
It's importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Sanders, following the bucket by the Raptors. Back to Strus. They need this. Got a piece of it.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Caldwell, good. And he's got 41 now.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Three-pointer. Not going to go that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way.
I mean, I don't know. Does he look a couple steps slow today? He needs to shake that off and get into the zone and get on the scoreboard. What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
On the wing, Strus. Here's Sanders. Green covering from 10 feet away. Toronto grabs the miss. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Caldwell. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
He's getting to his spots and executing. Just making the game look...
Your record, 71, the next 14. Ladies and gentlemen, your record, 220.
New York has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. So on the floor for New York. Here's Sanders. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Out left to the wing. There's the triple. Buries it from three.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown. And he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Sanders. The fader. Rebounded by Joseph. The Raptors shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. Yet another bucket.
And just like that, he's tied the record for most 50-point games.
This is a record I never thought would be matched. Unbelievable year from him. Pass to Barrett. Here's Sanders. MVP voting is usually somewhat contentious. What's your criteria for that award, Brent?
I think it's really difficult, BA, and I don't think there's anything wrong with people talking about it when the voters are saying year to year their criteria changes, because guess what? Every season is different. So it's a very difficult award to try to pick out the very best player in the league. Winning has to have something to do with it.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this win, they will now have 52 victories for the year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for Jay.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Yep, that one's good.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And they get it back. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Inside. Another shot. And Bay pulls it down. And it's Toronto's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And the basket by Shamet.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Pass to Caldwell. Outside for Bay. Here's Caldwell. Guarded by Barrett. It's stolen away. Now here's Fox. Outside Barrett. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch.
Your Raptors, 102. The Knicks, 63. Thank you to everyone for coming out and cheering your teams on. Please be sure to get home safe, and we will see you again very soon.
Welcome to the store. Bye! Please come back. Bye! Hi, welcome.
Bye. Call me. I'm kidding. I can take your no.
Shaking, MP. Man, I'm doing
might have a throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt. These are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
Greg, some exciting news for MP and his camp. It's announced he'll be one of the three-point contest participants this year at All-Star.
And for me, that is the contest at All-Star Weekend. MP has a great release, and I think has a good chance to win this one.
Caldwell. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Well, I did speak with Toronto's head coach. They were frustrated to lose their first game against this team. He told me we have to be even more aggressive getting to the rim and scoring inside tonight. Kevin, it certainly is their strength. It makes sense to go that way. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Sharp. That's good.
You know, often we think of Dame as
Great hands there, MP. Keep at it.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it. You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
The pass to Green. Here's Caldwell. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. On the wing, Barnes. From deep. And that's good for 3 points. A shot from Caldwell. Caldwell's got 11.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Middleton and stolen by Barnes. To the paint, here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
First team down. Shooting the Portland. At the line for two.
Their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Use your eyes, MP. Stay in balance.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Lillard, the pass to Middleton, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim. And the picture of like a metronome gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. With his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
Misses the corner 3.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And the basket by Caldwell.
and you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Nichols. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and it's Lillard missing. Raptors leading by 10. Here's Caldwell. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got it.
Portland with the timeout.
Porzingis is checked in for Siakam. OG Anunoby comes in for Scotty Barnes. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Josh Green. Now, here's Sharp. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Down low, here's Caldwell. An easy 2 points on the layup. Caldwell's got 23 points.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now, here's Sharp. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Sharp. .119 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Morris driving in. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
.59 seconds left to play here in the first. Now, here's Sharp. Guarded by Caldwell. Shoots from 12. A rebound by Caldwell.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Pass to Cox. Lets it go with a three. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker. Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Now Morris, looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. To end the run. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Toronto Raptors.
32. The Trailblazers, 14. Ladies and gentlemen, your record to 17.
And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. Intentional foul. Replay reviews. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Jay. And it's Cox in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, Jay in that last matchup against New York was outstanding. He added 37 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
That one from long range. Caldwell's got 39.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Lillard, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. No good from Grant.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
Porzingis with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Caldwell. Here's Porzingis. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Caldwell. Yet another bucket.
Once again, he's reached the 40-point mark as there has been no slowing him down all season.
Well, GA with all these 40-point performances.
Ladies and gentlemen, your record, you dancing.
To the Raptor. Into one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Raptors opening up a huge gap. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings. And gang, how important is it to be and keeping things moving? What a tremendous first half performance. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the floor for Portland. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Chris Middleton is out there with Grant, and it's Nichols in at the 5. Here's Caldwell. No good on the triple. Middleton inside the three-point line. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Trailblazers shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. To the middle. Takes it down to Middleton. The three. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Yeah, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. The pass to Sharp. Grant in the post. Barnes on him. No good from Grant. There's the double team with Grant. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the...
At the line for Toronto. At the line for one.
That free throw good from Caldwell. Trailblazers have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. There's a screen. Middleton the pass to Nichols. And that'll be 2 free throws.
Pascal Siakam. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting the forward. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Caldwell. And yep, another basket.
There it is. 50 points for him, and the record is his.
Greg, I'm in awe of his year. Absolutely in awe. To have this many 50-point games is just something most players dream of.
That 1962 campaign from Wilt Chamberlain is the stuff of myths. But the record for 50-point games set in that year has been broken. An achievement for the ages.
He's checked in for the Raptors.
OG Anunoby.
Toronto on deep. Defense. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. They set the pick. Sharp, the pass to Nichols. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. He's got 10.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Pass to Caldwell. Middleton on the wing. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Spins with the spin. Second chance shot. There's the triple. The rebound by Caldwell.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Off target with his three. The Trailblazers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And he gets the bucket. Middleton's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's difficult trying to throw Middleton off his rhythm. Remarkable job staying with that shot.
And the basket by Caldwell.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And the basket by Caldwell.
Always a threat. Three-point land that time was seriously expanded.
Grant sets a screen for Lillard. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 8.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
Good! Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Passes it to Nichols. Kicks it to Middleton. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Count that one. And it's now 22 points for Shaedon Sharpe.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Connects again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
1:03 left to play in the third. Grant kicks to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Middleton finds Grant. The 15-footer. That shot off the mark. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Pass to Caldwell. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one. Deciding to change it up. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Johnson for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's the pass to Caldwell. There's the 3. Cans it from downtown.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Morris passes to Johnson. Portland, no good that time either.
That's one he knows he should have.
95,
Side.
Always, coach. All right, get in there. Been doing, MP.
Well, you're looking at the MVP race last season between 3 incredible big men with Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Analyzing that, Doris, what's your big takeaway?
The idea that the big man, the 5 spot in the NBA is obsolete. That argument is over. What impresses me is the skill level of NBA players, particularly manning the center position in the modern age. Highly skilled, can shoot it, can take it off the bounce, and are exceptional passers. Boy, this is fun to watch.
We've got Kersey. Landry Shamet is out there with Corey Joseph. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Caldwell in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now, here's Sharpe. He's covered by Shamet. From 17 feet out, it's rebounded by Kersey.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And the Raptors can't hang on to the ball. As well. Johnson's checked in. Lillard with it. There's the screen.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Goes up on the block. It's tipped. And stolen by Lillard. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Kersey's got 4 rebounds in this game. From deep. And no good that time.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Nurkic. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Raptors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys will push their win column up to 55.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jay.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And it's sharp missing. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Well, what
That's his second personal foul. 13 fouls. At the line for Toronto.
Sear Little, he's checked in for Portland. Morris comes in for Damian Lillard, and so he hits both. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Morris against Joseph. Morris inside, and he banks in the layup.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Here's Caldwell. Got a piece of it. Morris looking over the floor. Johnson outside. Here's Dorcas. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.